Hardly 75 days are left for your IAT exam. Yes, only 75 days are left and you are still wondering if your preparation is enough to reach your safe score. Now, many students are still confused about the safe score of their dream institute. However, in this video, all your confusion will go away. Now, if you are watching this video about the safe scores for your IISER aptitude test, that means you people are serious for your preparation. And through this video, you will understand if you will be able to land in your dream institute or not. And now, why am I the one telling you this? Is the data that I am providing reliable or not? The answer is yes. Why? Because SciAstra is the only institute in the entire country that prepares students for their IIT and NEST exam, because it is the only scientific community through which you can get into your dream research institute. SciAstra is well known for its admissions in your IISER aptitude test. Last year itself, we had 20 to 25% selections from our institute in 7 IISERs. Not only that, even in IISc, 20 plus selections were from our institute. Now, without any further ado, let's begin into the safe score video. So now let's first look at your IISc Bangalore, which is a major dream college for many students. Now for general, the cutoff that was known to us in 2025 was 212 to 235 marks. For your OBC NCL candidates, it was 165 to 202, EWS it was 180 to 210, SC it was 160 to 193 and ST it was 145 to 186. Coming to your IISER Pune, for general it was 159 to 206, for OBC NCL it was 139 to 182, EWS it was 146 to 179, for SC it was 114 to 159 and ST it was around 99 to 132. Now, your IISER Kolkata, for general category, the cutoff went around 139 to 171. For OBC NCL, it was 126 to 149. For EWS, it was 127 to 143. For SC and ST combined, it was around 118 to 129. Okay. However, for SC, the higher end cutoff was 135. Now, IISER Mohali, the general cutoff was 132 to 163. For OBC NCL, it was 109 to 167. For EWS, it was 124 to 139. For SC, it was 107 to 128 and ST, it was 93 to 122. Now, for your IISER Bhopal, your cutoff went from 131 to 159. Your OBC NCL was 115 to 133. EWS, it was 112 to 127. SC, it was 94 to 113. And ST, it was 73 to 99. Now your IISER TVM, your cutoff started from 127 to 167, where it closed. For OBC NCL, it was 116 to 137. For EWS, it went from 97 to 121. For SC, it was 78 to 117 and ST, it was 68 to 103. For IISER Tirupati, your cutoff went from 119 to 149. For OBC NCL, it was 98 to 132. For EWS, it was 94 to 117. For SC, it was 84 to 114. And for ST, it was 69 to 98. Coming to your IISER Berhampur, your cutoff started at 105 and it ended at 132. For OBC NCL, it was at 97 to 129. For EWS, it was from 90 to 112. Your SC, it was 74 to 110 and your ST was 72 to 101. Now coming to the BTech courses of your IISER Bhopal, the general cutoff was from 142 to 168. OBC NCL, it was 119 to 137. Your EWS was 110 to 129. Your SC, it was 94 to 116 and your ST was 86 to 110. Now, if I talk about IISER Tirupati BS in Economics and Statistical Sciences, the general cutoff went from 114 to 139. OBC NCL was 101 to 128, EWS was 99 to 119, SC was 90 to 115 and your ST was around 85 to 110. So, are you also trying to take the screenshot of what is written on the board? Don't worry, because you can find this picture in the SciAstra app under your free material section. And not only that, over there, If you actually download the app in your Android and iOS phones, you will see that there are many materials that are available to you free of cost, through which you can also prepare, like your mock test, strategies, trend analysis, and much more. So if you want this and trend analysis and many more secretive information, you can definitely download the app, and you can boost your preparation not only for your IIT exam, for your NEST, ISI, CMI, CUET, anything that you want. So don't waste any time, download the app because everything is available there. Now coming back to our cutoff, if I talk about IISER Kolkata's BSMS in Computational Biology and Data Science, it was around 145 to 188 for your general category, 133 to 166 for your OBC NCL, EWS it was 124 to 147, and your SC it was 111 to 136, and for ST it was 105 to 126. Now for your IIT Madras and IIT Guwahati, okay, the complete data is not available, okay, but the expected cutoff for general was around 180 to 200 for IIT Madras, and IIT Guwahati it was 148 to 200. For OBC NCL it was considered to be between 165 to 180 for IIT Madras and 140 to 180 for Guwahati. For EWS in Madras it was 179 to 190 and 105 to 180 in Guwahati. For SC, it was 150 to 170 in your IIT Madras and 102 to 150 in IIT Guwahati. For ST, it was 140 to 160, and in IIT Guwahati, it was from 95 to 140. This was all about the cutoff of your various colleges. However, SciAstra has got for you a graph. This graph will be available nowhere, so please pay very close attention to it, because here it shows the trend of your cutoff from 2023 to 2025 for various colleges. So the colleges are also color coded. Your red is for IISER Pune, green is for IISER Kolkata, yellow is for IISER Mohali, blue is for Bhopal, your orange is for TVM, that is your Tiruvananthapuram, your purple is for Tirupati, and your cobalt blue or neonish blue, that is for Berhampur. Now if you look at the data of 2023, alright, for Berhampur the cutoff was around 110. For your IISER Tirupati, the cutoff was around 120. For your IISER TBM, the cutoff was 130. IISER Bhopal, it was 140. Your IISER Mohali, it was 145. And for Kolkata, it was 155. For IISER Pune, it was 165. This was in the year of 2023. Now, over the course, the next year, okay, the next year, your IISER Bhopal went from 110 to 118. Your Tirupati went from 120 to 128. Your TVM, it went from 130 to 138. Bhopal went from 140 to 148. Your IISER Mohali went from 145 to 153. IISER Kolkata went from 155 directly to 165. And your IISER Pune, it went from 165 to 178. That is almost 180. So now if you see, your IISER Berhampur, IISER Tirupati, IISER TVM and IISER Bhopal, all these four institutes increased their cutoff by 8 marks, plus 8. However, if I talk about IISER Mohali, it initially had 145 and it went to 153. This is also plus 8. It increased their marks by plus 8. Now, if you look at IISER Kolkata, the jump here was of plus 10, and your IISER Pune showed the maximum increase in the cutoff, that was plus 13. So they increased their cutoff by 13 marks in just 1 year. Now 2025, the cutoff went from 118 to 126 for IISER Berhampur. For your IISER Tirupati, it went from 128 to 136. And for your IISER TVM, it went from 138 to 146. For Bhopal, it went from 148 to 156. And for Mohali, it went from 153 to 161. IISER Kolkata, it showed again a jump of 10. And it went to 175. And IISER Pune, it showed a jump of plus 11 and it went to 191. They have increased their marks by 8, 8 or 10, 11 like this every year. Keeping in mind the range and the increase that have happened in the past 2 years, the only thing that they can do right now is actually increase the level of the paper so that their cutoff does not go beyond this point. So what you all have to do is prepare well, clear your concepts as much as you can, practice as many mocks as you can, so that you do not make a mistake and you can have a wide variety of question practice. And if you have a wide variety of question practice, you can always decode these questions that are asked in the exam, because the more you practice, the more you polish your concepts and knowledge, the easier it would be for you to actually score in your actual exam paper. If you want the data that I just presented, as I told you, it will be available in the app, and if you have any doubts, you can always join our SciAstra's career counseling, which is free of cost. You will always come and talk to a mentor, share your queries, and you can interact with us one-on-one. So all the best for your preparation, and I wish you all the best.